Hi, this is Mike at Springtac Holsters. What I want to do now is show you the actual application, the use of a Springtac Holsters. Now you take this 5-inch standard out of the box. And the first thing you're going to want to do is seat the belt clip. Now we started in a right-hand carry. That's the largest part of the population. It is an ambidextrous holster. So you can take the belt clip completely out and switch it to the left-hand side. Now notice I say the right-hand side, seating the belt clip by design is kind of hard. Lock it in, make sure it's not going to come out on you. Now notice the right-hand side, it actually goes on the outside of the frame. It does not clip in this way. In other words, this would be a left-hand holster clipped in this way. This is not an outside the pant carry holster. This is inside the pant or inside the belt. And I'm going to show you why in a minute. First thing you do after you seat it, if you have room inside your pants to wear this holster, that's fine. Wear it inside the pants. It's really not necessary because of one reason. Is the reason that people carry inside the waistband is so when they reach up and the holster becomes exposed, most holsters out there still look like a weapon. It's conformed around a weapon. Ours does not. So when you reach up, or if you're grabbing something where the wind catches your shirt, it still doesn't look like you're carrying a weapon. Now that's one of the reasons that we like to carry it either inside the belt or inside the pant. The other reason is you can adjust the pull by the way that these clips are balanced. You can adjust the tension of your belt and that will actually pull the weapon in more, which will eliminate a lot of printing. Now this is a representation of a Glock 17 with a tack light on it. Now the Glock 17 is not a small weapon by any means. You can seat that in there to wherever you want, pull it, adjust the tension, however it is you want to carry it. And because you were able to pull that in there, your printing is very minimal. And again, that's a Glock 17. It's got a 5-inch barrel on it with a tack light. And what you've seen right there is exactly what makes the Springtac holster shine. Easy withdraw, use the weapon, tack light, laser light. The holster stays open. So when you go to put the holster home, it stays open. You don't have to fiddle with it to get it to open back up. Again, weapon out, weapon in. Now one of the other reasons that we like to see it underneath the belt, let me take this out so I can show you, is even though it takes a certain amount of effort, the open bottom design that allows us to carry those laser lights and tack lights would also allow you to wrestle the weapon free. Now if you were to wear that outside your belt and you were to get up against a table or something, it would be possible to dislodge the weapon that way. But by wearing it underneath the belt or inside the pants, that acts as an extra safety buffer to keep that weapon from being dislodged. Now we've never had any complaint about that kind of carry. That's the way I carry my weapon every day. It doesn't add anything to the inside of my pants. The belt can be adjusted for my comfort. I can move it back and forth as I sit down, as I move around. I can verify the position of my weapon by running my fingers across the bottom. Once you wear this holster a little while, like any other leather holster, it is going to remember where your weapon is supposed to be. I've never had that weapon come out, or even when running or jogging or jumping, I've never had my weapon get loose or sag or anything. But I can do what a lot of holsters can't do. See that tack light? A lot of them can't do that. And with a Springtac holster, we can do that. Also, because of this design, it's flexible. That's a Glock 17 replica. This is a 1911 with a tack rail. Same holster, Same fit, same grip. Everything rides the same. So when I go to use my weapon, everything is the same. This is an XDM, no tack light or anything on it. It doesn't matter right now. That's a wider weapon, but it still sits in there. The Springfield is a wider weapon than a 1911. A SIG is a wider weapon. Taurus, not so much. And you've seen in the other video, the adjustability of this holster. If you don't like the way that that's going in there, if you go from a 1911 or a Glock to a SIG or an XDM, you're going to have a wider slide. To adjust that, to accommodate that, you just pull the holster apart a little bit. And again, once it wears, once it is carried for a while, it will conform to that weapon. Now this is my personal holster. I've been wearing this for probably close to 8 months now. This is my weapon, XDM, in a 40 with a Crimson Trace laser guard sight on it. This is what I carry every day. You can see, or at least I hope you can see, how this holster literally fits that weapon like a glove. It's a little mushed in places, but notice how it conforms around the weapon. And that's what we were talking about, these other weapons. Right out of the box, they're stale. They're pretty much formed to a certain configuration. But by wearing that weapon, this thing will absolutely conform to where you carry it and how you carry it. I carry that weapon every day. I have never had any kind of issues running, jumping, jogging, anything of such nature. So another reason why the Springtac holster works so well is because it is truly top grain leather cowhide. It just happens to have a spring configuration molded into the design that grabs the width of the slide and holds the slide and the weapon, the top half, that leaves the bottom half completely open so it can accommodate laser sights or tack lights. Springtac holster is really one of the best options out there right now if you want to carry a weapon with a laser sight or a weapon with a tack light. It's Springtac Holsters. Check us out. www.springtacholsters.com. Thanks for looking.